Hi guys, Pixie Pink, victim advocate and activist against women and child abuse here. People often ask me what I do because my title sure sounds impressive. Well, by the end of my explanation, they understand that this is just a title for someone who really believes in children and has an unwavering passion for the rights of the most vulnerable and voiceless. If you for 1 second think that women have no voice, try being a child who lives in squalor, hardly eats, never baths, scratching the lice in their hair, with fleas in their beds, if they are lucky enough to have beds, having their little bodies touched and probed by different men. Try being a little person who is severely abused and neglected, and you do not have the vocabulary to ask for help. You have no idea where to turn to, so you adapt, and the abnormal becomes your normal. I'm not just another woman who works from a PC and hands out tips on what to do and what not to do and where to turn to. No. I get into the car and together with my dedicated husband, we investigate. I go to the address, I test parents, I call on the police, welfare, justice system to assist me. We never know what we walk into and sometimes have to deal with drug-induced parents who are extremely violent and aggressive. But hey, someone's got to do this. I'm not a social worker, member of the police, or anyone special. I just do special work that nobody else wants to do. We don't want to get involved. We don't want problems in the family, I'm told. And then they go on to give me the most horrific information. I don't even bother to ask why they have not reported this previously. It is just easier to pass it on to me and let me be the bad person. I really don't care. I have enough friends. I don't need more. No, I don't remove children. I get authorities to handle it, but I keep a close eye on the investigation and also send reports to the units and the children's court. By the time we get to the perpetrators, we know everything about them. I just need to confirm the drug test and living conditions for myself. I phone authorities from the premises when we know we must rescue the children. Some people do not agree with my no-nonsense attitude towards drug parents. Please let me know when you are free to accompany me on one of my cases. Please try and talk some sense into the parents while they're on meth or heroin. Please don't miss the fact that the children are hungry, dirty, smelly, often eat rotten food, and regarded as outcasts. Even in their little communities, they are outcasts because they are smelly. At school, they never have friends because they smell bad. They have lice. They don't have shoes. Nobody cares about them. They walk around with eyes that look like they have lived 80 years when they are only 3 and 4 years old. Please come with me when we remove children who have been severely assaulted by the mother's boyfriend, and the 11-year-old has to ask people for food because the boyfriend refused him food. Please come with me when we rescue a newborn baby or a baby a week or 2 old who has severe withdrawals, with their hands close to their bodies and their feet pulled up, screaming non-stop, needing oxygen, severe diarrhea, and they even stop breathing. Please come with me and then have sympathy for the drug addict parents. Please tell me that the drug addict parents knew better. made their own choice. But the babies and the children did not ask to live like this. I have absolutely no sympathy. And I tell them I don't care what happens to them. I really don't. You are grown up. Stop using all the manipulation and poor excuses why you can't cope with life. How must your children cope? Yes, I am that woman, the one you never want to see at your house. I'm the one with the drug test in the one hand and the cell phone in the other hand, ready to call on authorities. Also, please do not think that asking me for a second chance will change anything. I won't, and I won't change my mind. We have rescued many children during the past 18 months. In September this year alone, we rescued 13 children. Okay, so I have unlimited funds. No, I don't. We rely on about 1,200 members who believe in our cause and who have joined our company, the Royal Group Pty Limited, as clients and monthly contribute. Some contribute 20 Rand per month, others more, but this keeps us going and operational. We do not get government grants, petrol, or any financial assistance. The problems are getting worse. More and more households are using narcotics. More children need to be rescued, or else they are soon hired out to drug lords as payment, sold, used, and abused. And often these children also resort to narcotics. 2 of the children that we rescued are dagga users. Now, people often say dagga is not illegal. It's not illegal. However, you still cannot buy or sell dagga. And it definitely, a 12-year-old using dagga and setting everything alight, he's a little arsonist. That's a problem. But it's the example he was set and given by his parents. We have one 12-year-old girl who we tried to rescue. She was sold to grown men in Sunnyside by her own father to pay for his drugs. She had an abortion and her genitalia has been so badly damaged that they actually need to give her a hysterectomy. The abnormal became her normal and she ran away with the drug lord. Her frail little girl body being abused by grown men in the worst possible ways. So, if you still have sympathy for the drug addicts and drug dealers, you are really special. We will not stop to rescue children. We will not stop to intervene, as we will open criminal charges as far as we go. If they can't look after their diamonds, we will find someone who can. I will on regular basis share stories on this page to create awareness with the truth. This is what happens, and some people don't care, others don't want to get involved. The family pedophile is protected with more vigor than the little victim. Some people still have that mentality. It is a criminal offense not to report child abuse and neglect. Yes, we also get to homes where there is extreme poverty, and we will never remove children from these homes. We help with food. We make sure that they receive regular food parcels. We are not monsters on a power trip. Every time we rescue children, it is one of the most awful feelings when the children are removed. Kicking and screaming, parents threatening to harm us, swearing, going off their rockers. This is your own fault. And I must tell you, 1 month after the incident, your children do not even ask about you anymore. Nothing is more rewarding than photographs, voice notes, and video calls from little ones who tell me they are happy and they love their new fresh beds and the food they eat. This always has me in tears because it only confirms that what we did was just and right. The light in their little eyes are enough. Although based in Krugersdorp, we investigate cases and attend to them throughout the country. If we can't be there, we will get help. Please join my groups, the Royal Group for Women Only and the Elite Membership, Men and Women, for a mere 20 Rand or more contribution a month. In return, you also get a free ad on our group with more than 30,000 active members. On the Elite Group, I share the most horrific videos. I share real life video footage, which you can view. I often report from the scenes where I am at, and I give out more information that is extremely sensitive that we don't want in public space necessarily. Other sponsorships are welcome if you would like to get involved. Please note we are not a NPO, we are a PTY Limited. I will regularly share videos to tell you more about our work so that you can learn more about the women and the man behind this cause. Until then, please stay safe and report child abuse to us. We will investigate and take necessary steps. Child abuse is everybody's problem. Everybody should get involved. Have a good afternoon.